Hi, this is Mindy Fresh, and we're going to do just a quick flow here. So it'll be about 20-30 minutes and get you on your way. So if you have a strap, that would be great. If you don't have a strap, you can use a belt, a rope, even a t-shirt if you kind of like, or a towel. So have something like that handy. And then we're going to be using a block. So if you have a wipes container, Clorox wipes container, um, a book, the size of a book. So get something that you can use for a block if you don't already have a block. And we will get started. So we're going to start laying down. Let the toes fall out to the side, hands away from the body, palms facing up. And begin inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. And in each cycle of breath, kind of relax you deeper and heavier onto the mat. Letting go of any of the stresses of the day, any worries about tomorrow. Just a few more cycles of breath here. On your next inhale, we're going to bring the hands up overhead. Point the toes, full body stretch. Exhale, bring the knees up into the center, rocking right and left. If you did what I did and forgot your rope, hook it and bring it back towards you. Okay, so you're going to bring your strap or rope or belt or towel and take it. We're going to take it kind of on the arch of that left foot. Keep that right knee up. I'm just going to take it in both hands, kind of bring that knee in close, maybe even give it a couple kicks so that heels extend towards the ceiling, toes pull back towards you. You can stay here or take that right heel to the end of the mat. So take a couple deep breaths, really breathing into that left hamstring. And we're going to take the strap, both sides into that right hand. I'm just going to take that right hand and pull that foot over just a little bit. You're going to feel that left side of the hip light up. That's when you know you've got to the right spot. And then we take that strap into the left hand and pull that leg all the way over to the right as far as you're comfortable, still pulling up towards you. So this long stretch. Coming up towards the center. We're going to take that strap in that right hand again, bring it just a little bit further maybe this time. And then bending that knee, we're going to let that go. Plant that left heel on the ground and then hook that right arch into the rope. We're going to pull that rope in close. Maybe give a couple kicks here. And pull that up close. So you can stay here, or you can take that left heel, bring it to the end of the mat. And then we're going to take that strap in the left hand, bring that foot just a little bit over towards the left. Keep pulling the strap up towards you. We're going to transfer that strap into the right hand, bring that foot all the way over to the right as far as you're comfortable. We kind of want to aim to not have that left hip kind of pop up. Coming back towards center, transfer one more time into that left hand. Bring it over to the left. Just as far as you feel that kind of light up. And then bring it back. And get rid of the strap over to the side. Bring those knees up in towards the center. Rocking right and left. And when you're ready, roll up to a seated position. Alright, Alright, so nice and tall here. Alright, take that left hand over to the right knee for a twist. Right hand comes back. Long neck here. Keep the chin over the heart. And back. We're going to take that right hand over to the left knee. Chin over the heart. Long neck here. And then come back. We're going to slide that right hand. Left hand comes up and over. Press into that left sitting bone. And then other side. Slide that left hand. Right hand comes up and over. Press into that left sitting bone. And then coming up, we're going to come over to hands and knees. So stacking knees right under those hips, hands right under the shoulders. We're going to do 3 rounds of cat-cow. So we're inhale, drop the heart, firm up that core, look up. And then arch the back, tuck the tailbone, look down. We're going to do 2 more. Inhale, drop the heart, look up. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the tailbone, and look down. Last time, inhale, drop the heart, look up. Exhale, arch the back, tuck the tailbone, and look down. Coming to a flat back. Or take that right foot towards the back of the mat. Left hand comes out. We're just going to kind of stabilize here, find balance. Flex those right toes towards the shin. We're going to drop that left hand, reach up the right. So you can stay here. You could drop that foot down if that's not comfortable. Or you can pull that heel in close, kind of pull that knee towards the back of the mat. And then coming back, hands and knees, we're going to switch it out. Left foot reaches towards the back of the mat. Right hand reaches forward. We're going to find our balance here. Going to firm up that core area. Bring that right hand down. Left hand comes up. Bring that foot down if that's not comfortable. You can stay here. Or bring that heel in close to the tush. Pull that knee towards the bottom of the mat. Bring both hands down. We're going to come into our first downward dog. So we're going to bring the hands slightly forward, curl the toes, lift the hips. So pedal out the feet. Make sure the hands are about shoulder distance apart. Make sure the feet are hip distance apart. That you're pressing to that thumb and index finger. And when you're ready, we're going to push the heart towards the thighs. Push those heels down towards the mat. And take a big, long inhale here, in through the nose. And then exhale all that air out. We're going to look towards the top of the mat and step it up. Inhale halfway, long back. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. We're going to do our sun A. So we're going to inhale, bring the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, long back. Exhale, take the hands down. We're going to step back into plank. You can drop the knees here, or you can lower down to the belly. All right, we're going to bring the hands right by the ribs. Tops of the toes are glued to the mat. All right, inhale the crown of the head forward. Bring the heart forward, shoulders come back. And come down. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last time, inhale up. Press up into plank. And back into downward dog. Take a big inhale here. Exhale. Look towards the top of the mat. Take as many steps as you need to get to the top. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. We're going to do 1 more sun A. So we're going to inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back into downward dog. From here, we're going to rock forward to plank. So we're going to rock forward to plank, push back into downward dog. Again, rock forward to plank, back into downward dog. We're going to do that one more time. Forward to plank, shoulders right over the wrists, back into downward dog. Looking towards the top of the mat, step it up. Or take that right hand to the center, left hand reaches up for a twist. Bend the knees as much as you need to. And then bring that left hand down. Bend the knees as much as you need to as the right hand comes up. Exhale, let that go. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. We're going to get ready for our sun bees. So we're going to get a block. Bring a block towards the top here. We're going to grab it later. So if you don't have a block, again, you can use like a wipes container, clock wipes or baby wipes or a book. You could even do like a couch cushion or a chair cushion. You like kind of move the mat up near a couch or something. All right, so bringing the feet together. Big toes to touch. We're going to really anchor into those heels. Inhale the hands up overhead. Push the sitting bones back and down. Take a big inhale here. Make sure all the weight is in your heels. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back into downward dog. From here, we're going to take that right leg up into the air. Flex the toes towards the shin. We're going to bring it in towards that right elbow and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Kick it up, kick it through, spin that back heel, come up to warrior 2. So we want to make sure that front knee is kind of tracking over that second toe. My mic wants to fall out so badly. Shoulders and hips kind of point towards the side of the mat. We're going to flip that front palm, reach it up and back. We're going to straighten that front leg, bring the hands out, pull towards the top of the mat, come to that shin or ankle. So long neck here. Bring the hands down. We're going to walk it towards the middle. Rock forward. Hands right under the shoulders. We'll inhale to lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Walk it towards the top of the mat. Kick it back into downward dog. We're going to do the other side. That left foot's going to reach up. We're going to bring it in towards that left elbow for 3, 2, 1. Kick it up, kick it through, spin that back heel, come up to warrior 2. So you want to check that front knee, maybe lift the hip points, pull that tailbone down, relax the shoulders. You're going to flip that front palm, reach it up and back. Straighten that front leg. Bring the hands out towards the side, pull towards the top of the mat, come down to the shin, the ankle, wherever you're most comfortable. Long neck here. Bring the hands down. We're going to walk it towards the side again. This time we're going to grab the ankles. So we're still leaning forward. A lot of the weight is in the ball of the foot. Kind of square up those feet. We'll inhale to lengthen here. Exhale, pull the elbows away from you as you lean forward. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Last time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Bring the hands to the mat. We're going to walk it towards the side. Kick it back into downward dog. Looking towards the top of the mat. Step it up. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step back into downward dog. All right, take that right leg up into the air. Bring that knee in towards the nose and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Kick it up, kick it through. Spin that back heel. come up, warrior two. All right. As soon as we get here, we're going to straighten that front leg, pull towards the top of the mat, come down into your triangle pose. So stack those shoulders, long neck, crown of the head kind of reaches towards the top of the mat as you pull that heart forward and away from you. We're going to look towards that block, step the back foot in halfway, reach for the block, kind of lean forward as you lift that back heel up, flexing the toes towards the shin. We're going to let the toes fall towards the back of the mat and come down into a low lunge. All right, kick it back into downward dog. We're going to do the other side. So we're going to take that left leg up into the air. Bring that knee in towards the nose and hold it for 3, 2, 1. Kick it up, kick it through. Spin that back heel down. Come up to warrior two. Again, straighten that front leg. Pull towards the top of the mat. Come to the shin or the ankle. Stack the shoulders, long neck. And looking towards that block, we're going to step that back foot in halfway. Reach for the block or the couch cushion. Kind of lean forward as you kind of look forward. Lift the back heel. Make sure that bottom foot is straight, pointing towards the top of the mat. Bring that foot down. Keep the heel up. We're in a low lunge here. And then come back into downward dog. We're going to take the feet together, knees to the outside edges of the mat. Sit down into your child's pose. So you can bring the elbows in. You can have it long, kind of whatever you're most comfortable with. We're just going to take a couple breaths here. In through the nose and out through the nose. Coming back to that 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. We're just cooling down for a few seconds, and then we're going to get right back to it. One more flow, and then we're done. All right, we're going to come to hands and knees, kind of tuck those knees under, bring the hands slightly forward, curl the toes, lift it up into downward dog. And looking towards the top of the mat, step it up. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale the hands up overhead. Exhale the hands to heart center. Push the same bone to back and down. Last chair pose of the class. You can see here, you can take that right elbow, cross it over to the left. And switch out, left elbow over to the right. And let it go. Inhale halfway. Exhale, step back into downward dog. All right, take that right leg up into the air, bend through the knee. Bring those toes over to the left, pressing back. Bring that knee in towards the center, kick it through, spin that back heel. We're coming up into warrior one. So that left hip is pulling forward. Relax the shoulder blades. We're going to straighten that front leg, pull the heart forward. So you can stay here, you can step the back foot in, you can bring the hands down, or you can bring them down to a block. So we're still bringing that right hip back, and you can be on the high side even if that's more comfortable. We're just bringing that right hip back, pull the crown of the head forward. You can step that back foot in as far as you need to. What we want here is just that big stretch in the back of that right leg. We're going to unhook that back heel, kind of wiggle it back a little bit. So we're coming up into crescent from here. So really take some time to get this base. All right, we're going to take that right foot, kind of act like we want to push it forward as we come up into crescent. So from crescent, we're coming into funky chair. We're going to drop that left knee, come up, bring that heel above the right knee, bring the hands to heart center, sit back into your funky chair. And then coming up slowly, bring that foot to the back of the mat, push back into downward dog. Last side, we're going to take that left leg up into the air, bend through the knee, pull the toes over to the right. Bring that knee in towards the center, kick it through, spin that back heel, come up into warrior one. So that right hip is pulling forward, left hip is pulling back. Relax the shoulder blades. We're going to straighten that front leg, bring that back leg in as far as you need to, and pull the heart forward. So you can stay here, or you can come down for that block. So this side might need the high side. Maybe bring that left hip back just a little bit, pull the heart forward. Each side is different, and we kind of hold tightness all over our body in different ways. So pull the crown of the head forward. And bend that knee. Take some time unhooking that back heel. Maybe scoot it back a little bit. Keep that heel up, and we want to drag this left foot forward as we come into crescent. Take a big inhale here. Relax the shoulder blades. And drop into that right knee. Bring that heel over to the left. Bring the hands to heart center. Sit down into your funky chair. So keep these toes flexed. Pulling the knee on that right leg down. Come up, bring that foot to the back of the mat, and we're going to come in to our last downward dog. So make sure that feet are at least hip distance apart, hands are shoulder distance apart. Take a couple breaths here, in through the nose, out through the nose. And then we're going to walk the feet up right behind the hands. Bend the knees a lot. Bring the pinkies into the elbow creases and hang in ragdoll. And then bringing the hands down to the mat. We're going to cross the legs and sit down. All right, so we're going to cool down from here. And we still have this handy strap. So we're going to take the strap and bring the legs straight out in front of us, interlacing the strap kind of with those arches. So we're going to step really straight, get up on those sitting bones, and then kind of work your hands into the strap. Kind of a comfortable distance. Then we're going to pull the strap back towards you as you bring that heart forward. So we're keeping a long straight back. Flex those toes, anchor into those heels. I'll take a deep inhale here and let that go. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale here, pull the heart forward, and then come back. Let the strap go. We're done with it. Bring those heels in as far as you're comfortable. Bring those elbows in towards those thighs. Pull the heart forward. Inhale, and then lengthen the crown of the head away from you. Last time. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And coming back, we're going to lay all the way back. Bring the knees up into the chest. Rocking right and left. I take that right leg, cross it over the left, pull the knees up into the chest, flex the toes towards the shin. Take a deep breath here. We're going to let go of the hands. Bring the knees over to the right and use that right leg to pull that left leg over, but make sure those shoulder blades stay on the mat. Come back towards the center. We're going to uncross the legs, cross them the other way, pull the knees up into the chest. flex the toes towards the shin. Let the hands go, knees come over to the left. Use that left leg to pull that right leg over. Keep those shoulder blades grounded. And then coming back up to center. Or bring the soles of the feet straight up towards the ceiling. Knees are wide. You can grab the shins, the ankles, maybe the pinky sides of the toes. Pull the knees down towards the mat. Shoulder blades are grounded. Small of the back is glued down. Take a deep inhale here. Do a couple more breaths on your own. And we're going to let all that go. Let the feet come to the bottom of the mat. Let the toes fall out to the side. Hands away from the body. Palms facing up. Close down the eyes. And begin focusing on the breath. Inhaling through the nose. And exhaling through the nose. Once again, coming back towards that 5 count inhale, 5 count exhale. While you continue focusing on your breath, pay attention where you're still holding any leftover tension or stress. Maybe any pain that your body's holding on to. Smooth out the forehead. Soften the eyes. Let the tongue fall from the roof of the mouth. Relax the jaw. Lengthen the throat. Let the shoulders get heavy. Release the hips into the mat. And continue focusing on your breath, allowing each cycle to get you a little deeper and heavier into this space. And bring your awareness back to the room. Maybe wiggle your fingers and toes before reaching your hands up for a full body stretch. And then bringing the knees up into the chest, rocking right and left. Before rocking to your right side, using your right arm as a pillow. Taking a moment to breathe in anything you need. Let go of anything you don't need. When you're ready, roll up to a seated position. Eyes closed. Hands at heart center. Taking a moment to be grateful for this day. Grateful for our bodies. Thank you so much for coming to practice yoga with me. Namaste.